Thank you so
Am
much.
I looking at you?
Yeah, you can look right at me. So, Hilary Swank, tell us a little bit about Gail Getty and what made you want to play this part?
Well, Gail Getty she's really, as Danny said when he first called me and asked me to be a part of it, and he sent me the pilot, and he said, "You're not in it, but I promise you're going to be in it." And Gail Getty is the emotional anchor of the whole show. And I trusted him because he's Danny Boyle, but also Simon Beaufoy was writing. And with those two at the helm, I knew that I was going to be in for a really incredible creative ride. And indeed I was.
What's so interesting about Gail is that she is an outsider to this family. Can you talk a bit about playing the role from that perspective?
Yeah, it's so interesting. I think when you're in that place of not knowing the inner dynamics and the inner workings of a family, and as an outsider looking in and being able to kind of see the dysfunction, but not being a part of the dysfunction. It's a whole other perspective of it, and Simon wrote that so well. And the discovery, each episode of what that means, the reveal of her discovery of the dysfunction of the family, and that's been it was wonderful. It was just extraordinary to have that evolve as the show grew for me.
And she's a woman on a mission too. I mean, while everyone else is kind of, you know, letting her son remain kidnapped, you are really the driving force in getting this kid back. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I think, you know, in the very beginning of the show, she's relying on these men to do you want me to start again?
No, you're fine.
Okay. She's really relying on these men to help her solve getting her son back, and she's asking them to really help her. And when she finds out that it's, you know, as it continues on, that they're not really going to jump in and help her, and her son's life is at risk every single day. What a nightmare that must be, not knowing what's happening to your son. She just takes it into her own hands, and to me, that's a real mother's love. Is that nothing will stop you from getting your child.
Hello.
Working with the great Danny Boyle, what was that like?
Well, Danny is, you know, he's Danny Boyle, and I've been a fan forever and ever and ever, and so when you get a call like that there's something that he wants to collaborate on with you, you just jump at it. And he's just a great collaborator. He's obviously super smart. He has incredible energy. He'd work 7 days a week if he could, if the union let him. He has endless ideas, but then he really allows his crew and his cast to be to jump in, and he's really open to whatever everyone has to say.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.